What's going on, dingers? You know it's Steve French. You asked for it, I'm giving it to you. I got myself here a pork butt. Call it a pork shoulder, pork butt, whatever you want to call it. So, I've trimmed it already. And if you notice, you can separate what some people call it the money muscle or whatever, but you want to get all that seasoned too. So what we're first going to do, get a binder on it. I like to use avocado oil. Wear gloves, it's messy. And when we cook this, we're going to be cooking it fat side up. Let all that fat render down into the meat. You know what I'm saying? First things first, slap the butt. Okay, we'll get a clean hand. Meat Church. Honey hog. Love it. I'm almost out. Be liberal while seasoning. You can't use too much. Also, got the pit going at 250, but we're going to want to let this sit after seasoning for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Kind of get it to soak in a little bit. Gosh. This is also called Honey Chipotle Killer Bee. This is from Cosmos Q. Pretty good shit. Flip that guy over. Just season the shit out of it. Try not to take too long here. All right. I'll do a little bit more of that, but for purposes of time, we're going to go ahead and get our first shot out of the way. 03 to Garland. Well done on the win. I'll catch you guys back in 15, 20 minutes. All right, it's 15 minutes later. You can see in the picture how it looks like the meat's kind of sweating it out. That's what you want to see. You can't do that though. You can't do that like the night before or anything. You gotta, anywhere between 15 45 minutes is fine. Second shot going down. Open the pit up here. A lot of debate too, whether you want to cook fat side up or down. Honestly, there's pros and cons to both. Do whatever you want. If you can pan down here on the temperature, we're at, I'm going to go fat side down actually. We're at 240, probably cooled down a little bit. But we're going to go to 250, probably going to be on there for probably 3 hours, and it'll be a two-part. Once we get an internal temperature of 165, we're going to come back and wrap it. I'll show you all that. We'll see you back. All right, so as you can see, we've reached an internal temperature of 165. Got a really nice bark on it. So we basically let it take all the smoke that it needs. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap now. So all we're gonna do, take some butter, stack it up on top. And this thing smells amazing. So in your pan, take some brown sugar, mix it in there. I like to either use like syrup or honey. This time we're going to use syrup. And then take a little apple juice, just line the bottom of the pan. Wrap it up tight. There you go. Back on the smoker for probably another hour, hour and a half. We want an internal temperature like 200, 205 degrees. I'll get back with you next time. All right, guys, what's going on? Look, we reached an internal temperature of 205 degrees. Thing looks amazing. I hope you can see it. Super proud of how it turned out. Now, granted, that was 5.5 hours. There's no getting around that. If you want to do it, that's how long it takes. So this is my third and final shot for the pay up. And now we can get into this thing. In here, I have some of the juice that was cooked in. Apple cider vinegar, apple juice, and another vinegar-based barbecue sauce. We are in North Carolina, that's how we're doing it. So let's get into this. This bone should pick pretty much clean. Oh yeah. That's what you want to see. That we know it's done. And from there on, dude, this should just fall apart. And this part, what I was telling you about before, what I call the money muscle, this is where you want to make your sandwich from. It's hot. Ooh, it's real hot. I'm going to chop this up a little more, but just as an outro, we're going to give her a shot. Juicy, tender, smoke is there. That's a perfect cook. I'm Steve French. I'm out.